Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NFL recap for the NFL for week 8, and then I'm going to give you guys my NFL week predictions for week 9. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos, please, and thank you. Alright? Now, I'm not going to make the recaps too long. I'm just going to not speed through them, but just kind of make it in order, so it's not too long, it's not too short. So yeah, and there's a lot of news that I need to get into, some good news and some bad news. So yeah, all you guys got to do down there is like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what team you think will bring the Super Bowl home. All right, so yeah, let's just cut into it and let's just talk about the NFL recap. So the first game we have for Thursday night last week for Vikings Rams. Now, I'm not going to talk about too much about this game, but I just want to say this loud and clear. Cooper Kupp came back. Nakua came back, and the Rams won this game 30-20, as you guys can see in front of me. Now, I know what Rams fans are going to say, and I'm here to tell you guys the truth. You did not win this game because Nakua came back and Cooper Kupp came back. The reason why you guys won this game, and a lot of people are going to think like that's not true, go and look at the last minute of the fourth quarter. One of the Vikings players was holding on to the quarterback's face mask. And if you're going to sit here and say no, then that means you're just lying to yourself at the end of the day. And if you guys go back, they showed Justin Jefferson throwing his helmet down in frustration. Now, I thought that was going to be an automatic flag, but at the end of the day, it's literally, it's over. The game is done. The Rams won 30-20. Now the Vikings are 2-0. Hey, possibly, maybe, just maybe, will the Vikings tie up their winning streak with their losing streak? I hope that's not the case, because, as everybody says, if you're, well, I forgot how you say it, but still, the Vikings, you need to improve. I don't know what happened in this game. Now, again, Rams fans, comment down below if you think this is true or not. Because at the end of the day, it's probably not true, but I'm just going to say it either way. Now, apparently there is talks out there to get rid of Cooper Kupp. Now, I don't know why would the Rams get rid of Cooper Kupp. Now, I'm pretty sure this is fake. This is from Clutch Points. They like to make false claims and pictures of players moving on into the teams without actually making it true. And I don't know why he said he's at home when originally he is home. It's in LA, Rams Chargers. But anyways, apparently they're saying that Cooper Kupp might move over to the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, I'm a huge Chargers fan. I'm a huge Eagles fan. But let me say this loud and clear. Okay, Clutch Points and everybody out there in Cooper Kupp. I'm going to say this the nicest way I can, okay? Now, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to say anything negative. But I'm being honest to myself and to my favorite team that I root for. I don't want you on the Chargers. No way in heck I want you on the Chargers. People might say you're crazy for saying that. Look at his injury list. Look what the Chargers are dealing with Joey Bosa, Derwin James, Justin Herbert. We don't want another player that's getting old and getting hurt. And the Chargers are just paying him for what? Sitting on the bench? We're already paying Joey Bosa for this much money, and he's barely playing games. So what makes you think that the Chargers want Cooper Kupp? I'd rather have a young player turn him into a star than having an old player getting broken ribs, broken arms every single week. I'd rather have a young player than an old player. I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's the honest truth. Now, if this is true and Jim Harbaugh wants that player to show up Quincy Johnson, then go ahead and do it. But at the end of the day, I don't want it. Probably other Chargers fans out there that are not me, probably want him, and then there's other Charger fans that say they don't want him. But at the end of the day, whatever's flowing out there, and if it actually is true that Cooper Kupp does not want to be a Ram no more, cool. So be it. Now, if Cooper Kupp does decide to pull into his contract, what does this mean for the Rams? Because you lost Aaron McDonald last season. This season, if he does leave the Rams or he does stay, the Rams are not going to have any progress going anywhere. They're still sitting in the same spot they were since Aaron McDonald left. Okay? Now, Rams fans, again, comment down below. Do you think that Cooper Kupp should stay as a Ram until he decides to retire? Or do you think he should move on to another team? My opinion, if you're asking for my opinion, which probably nobody cares about, but me. I kind of want him to leave the Rams. Not to go to the Chargers. Other than that, I don't want him to go to the Chargers. No, absolutely not. So, Clutch Points, please do me a favor. Stop making these false pictures of other players going to another team when they're originally not going to go, hopefully. So, yeah. But anyways, let's go to the Vikings. Now, the Vikings. Vikings, what happened in this game? Please tell me what happened in this game. I don't know what happened in this game. I'm curious. I'm just kind of curious about you guys. What did you guys do in this game to say we're going to win this game? Yes, we could say that you got face masked by one of the Rams players for your quarterback. But again, at the end of the day, it's literally over. The game is done. But I want to say this now. The Rams got lucky. The Vikings got disappointed in this game. They went all the way from Minnesota to LA, and they went out here and lost on Thursday night. Prime night game. Unusual for a team that's very good, and they go out here and lose. Very, very interesting, right? But yeah. Alright, so we got some breaking news. I don't know if this is true or this is false, but I'm just gonna say either way that it's breaking news. I don't care if it's false or true. Jordan Love got hurt in this game, if I'm correct. Now you might ask, did you watch this game? Absolutely not. So how would you know if he got hurt? I don't know. I've been reading it. I hope this is wrong. But again, Jordan Love got hurt. He might be out for a few weeks, maybe until week 11. So yeah, that he came back, got hurt. You know, Jordan Love, Green Bay Packers player, cheesehead, quarterback. I mean, he's a young star in the NFL. Okay? But at the end of the day, there's no other better quarterback out there than Jaden McDaniels, and I'll talk about him here in a little bit. But we're not talking about Washington. We're talking about Green Bay. The Green Bay Packers won by 3, 30-27. Did I tune into this game? Probably not. Did not care about this game one bit. Should have probably cared about it, but I didn't. I think I chose Green Bay to win this game. I did not tune into this game. Didn't watch the highlight of this game, so I can't speak on my behalf of this game too. So, yeah. Wow. 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 Let's all give a minute real quick for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You lost to a Falcons team 26-31. Everybody said Baker Mayfield is the guy. What guy? Throwing the game out when he really needed this game? You know, Kirk Cousins is a funny quarterback. He's a very interesting quarterback. But you just lost to Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. Baker Mayfield. You know, Baker Mayfield is a very interesting guy in the NFL. You never know what's going to happen with this man out there on the field. It's like one day he's doing amazing, throwing Hail Mary football just like that. And next day he's just throwing pick after pick after pick to the defense. You know, these quarterbacks have an off night some days, some nights they have very good games. But I just want to say this loud and clear. He signed a contract with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they think that Baker Mayfield can actually pull through it. I'm here to tell you this loud and clear, and I know it's already too late for him to sign that contract. He already signed it, so now he's a Tampa Bay for a few seasons and few years. I think Tampa Bay Buccaneers just messed up for getting that kind of quarterback because Baker Mayfield is not a clutch guy. Gonna be honest with you guys. You lost to Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. You know, Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. Now, Falcons fans, comment down below if you think this is true. Do you think your team will go to the Super Bowl? Do you think your team will go to the playoffs? I'm here to tell you guys this loud and clear. I've watched Falcon games. You guys are not that good this season. I don't care what you say. This is our first season with Kirk Cousins. We'll bounce back. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you won't. I did have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, if I'm correct, winning this game. But at the end of the day, I don't care. Alright, it's a game. I win, I lose. Everybody's got to take an L some days, and then other days you got to take a W. But in my NFL knowledge and my NBA knowledge, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't know. I feel like I've been getting more L's than W's. You know, these NFL players really hate for me to win, right? You NFL players really hate for me to win. You know, they're like, oh, let Savage Boy 23 choose our team and we're going to go out here and lose. You know, it's very interesting that you lose 31-26 to a Falcons team. It's okay, Falcons fans. You take the W. I don't care at the end of the day because at the end of the day it's just sports. So, yeah. We're going to move on. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god. Alright, let's talk about this game here. Cleveland Browns. Find them real quick. Right there, Cleveland Browns. Let's all give a minute to Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry and Zay Flowers. Let's all give them a minute. Let's just all sit down, think about this game, process what went through our heads, and just imagine of what would happen if we were on that field helping the Ravens. Lamar Jackson. Everybody says you're a great quarterback. I think you're a great quarterback, honestly. I think you're up there with Mahomes. I really do. It goes Lamar Jackson. No, it goes Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. That's what I think. Now again, there might be other people out there that say, no, that's way too wrong. That's way wrong. That's wrong at all times. Yeah. To you guys, but to me, I think Lamar Jackson is that fourth guy that's better than other quarterbacks out here. A lot of people are going to say, what about Justin Herbert? What about Jalen Hurts? Yeah. Justin Herbert needs quite a while to ramp it up for him to be a great quarterback. Jalen Hurts, he's a great quarterback, but would I put him up there with Tom Brady and all of them? Probably not, because he went to the Super Bowl and he felt short. So until he gets his respect for the Super Bowl, I'll put him up there. But for now, he's just going to sit on the side. So, yeah. But Lamar Jackson, what happened in this game? What happened in this game? You know, I tuned in. I was watching this game from the first to the fourth. Okay? Understandable. And I can't believe that you let a backup, when Deshaun Watson's out for the season, you let a backup quarterback come into this game and put up 29-24 in your head and they win. And the funny part is it's in Cleveland. I'm correct. And to sit here and say that the Ravens are going to be a scary team, you just lost to a Browns team that's probably not going to have a good season this year. They probably won't even make it to the playoffs. They probably won't even make it to the Super Bowl. They probably won't even make it far. Whoa. What went through your guys' head of losing this game? Now, a lot of people might tell me that the Ravens needed this game. They really did. They absolutely needed this win. This game felt like football was over. Football was over. Like this was the last game. Like this was a Super Bowl. To me, it felt like it. Because you lost to a Browns team that had no Deshaun Watson. You had a backup QB2. And you go out here and fumble the game, Ravens. A disappointment loss. I'm very, very disappointed of this game. Now, when I saw this game finish, I was like, bro, Lamar Jackson messed this game up desperately. Now, again, a lot of people might say it's not Lamar Jackson's fault. Yes, it was. It was all Lamar. You can't sit here and tell me that he threw one football and then all of a sudden it was fourth down. And then all of a sudden the Browns, they go from their side of the field, or they go from the Ravens field all the way to theirs and they win the game 29-24. Simple as that. Just like that. Can't sit here and make that up about the Ravens. Now, hopefully the Ravens do bounce back and they do get another win. That actually, they deserve the win. So yeah. But disappointment loss. Great game for the Browns. To be honest, it didn't look like they didn't have a showing in them in this game. But again, see what happened. Alright, let's talk about this game here. Oh my god. Detroit Lions fans, how does that feel? Did I watch this game? No, I did not. For being serious, bro, to everybody on YouTube and to Detroit Lions fans, you were playing against a Titans team that is not that good. For being serious, the Titans put up 14 points and you put up 52 points. You don't see a lot of teams put up 52 points every single week, every single night, right? So what makes you think Detroit went out here and put up this amount of points? It's because they're that team. Now, again, Detroit Lions fans, let me ask you this, okay? Jared Goff and the whole roster of the Detroit Lions. For putting up 52 points, does this mean that you're going to go to the Super Bowl this year? Does this mean you're going to be a great team this year in the Super Bowl? You know, I hope this doesn't happen like the Eagles went. I hope you don't go to the Super Bowl and then you fall short to a team like the Chiefs. You know? Like, I don't want that. Because you came so far for what? Absolutely to lose? You know, if I was one of these quarterbacks or if I was any of these players on this team, and I go all the way to if I go all the way to the Super Bowl, I don't want to go to just lose. I'm not doing that. If that's going to happen, just leave me home. I'll watch my team on TV. I don't care. I'm not going to the game just to lose. I'm going to the game to win. Because at the end of the day, I'm a winner. I'm not going to sit out here and lose like the rest of these teams out here. It's really disappointing for the Titans to put up 14 points and the Detroit Lions put up 52 points in this game. I love Dan Campbell. There's no other head coach out there than Dan Campbell, except for Jim Harbaugh. Dan Campbell is a great head coach. I love this guy's energy every single night, every single day. Because this man never stops talking. Win or lose, at the end of the day, he's a winner. That's what I love about Dan Campbell. You see, these other coaches out here, like Jim Harbaugh, okay, get Jim Harbaugh out of this talk, okay? But except for Jim Harbaugh, all these other coaches out here need to watch Dan Campbell. This man goes out here, win or lose, he's always going to have a smile on his face. I don't care. Sure, he's had some rough patches here and there, but still, he still pulled through it, you know? Because that's what he is. He's a great head coach, great person, and he's coaching the Detroit Lions. And who doesn't like watching Detroit Lions on TV? Because we all know that when Detroit wins, everybody likes to talk. So, great win for Detroit. An amazing win. Dan Campbell, keep doing what you do out there. Amazing guy. So, yeah. But Titans, I don't know what you guys gonna do. You guys lost 52-14. God, man. Man, this is a disappointing loss. I can't think about anything worse than this scoreboard right here. But anyways, let's go to this game here. Alright, we got some breaking news here too. I want to say two breaking news. Just one breaking news real quick and then we'll move on to the next one. Stephon Diggs is out for the season if I'm correct. Now again, I think it was a torn ACL. If I'm correct, comment down below if I'm right. I looked at it and I forgot what it was. Yeah, he's out. If I'm correct, hopefully I'm wrong and he's playing next week. But is what I've been reading. On sports. Stephon Diggs is out, indefinitely, just like Jordan Love. Again, I will probably look on that again later today for this upcoming week. And if it is true, then he's out. If he is back in the starting lineup for the Houston, I'll talk about it next week. But I've been hearing that he's out for ACL, if I'm correct. So yeah. Well, let's talk about this game here. Houston versus Colts. This was a great game. By far, this was probably the great game the past week. So the Colts beat the Raiders, a few other teams, and Houston goes out here and beats the Colts by 20-23. Did I watch this game? Absolutely. This was a crazy game. A lot of people might think it's only 20-23. How can this be a crazy game? This was a crazy game, by far. Now, CJ Stroud and the rest of the team, they went out here and won by 3. They showed up and showed out. Now, 3 is not that big of a scoreboard for these teams, but to get a W at the end of the day, it really does matter for this team. Unfortunately, they did lose Stephon Diggs in the process. Hopefully, he does come back, make a speedy recovery for next season. He will not be back until next season. But anyways, let's move on. Now, let's go to this Eagles game. Did I watch this game? Absolutely not. I was watching another game. Jalen Hurts, Eagles versus Joe Burrow and the Bengals. The Bengals are so down bad this season. Like it's not even funny no more to even talk about the Bengals in this process no more. Now, if I'm correct, their record is 2-6. If I'm correct, I don't know if I'm right because there's a lot of other teams that I need to focus on. But if I'm correct, this team is 2-6, 2-7, 2-5, whatever the case may be. Now, Bengals fans are probably worried, like, are we gonna make it to the playoffs, play in? That all of that fate follows into Joe Burrow's hands, not the fans' hands. It's Joe Burrow's hands. Wherever Joe Burrow wants to end this team, he will follow that team wherever they go. Alright? So, at the end of the day, I'm here to tell you Bengals fans before it even does finish, your team will not even probably make it to the playoffs. Maybe to the play-in. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, so we'll see what's going to happen with the Bengals. I don't have too much faith in Joe Burrow this season. I don't think Joe Burrow is the same guy that he was when he played the Chiefs, when he played a bunch of like Detroit Lions. You know, he's not the same guy. He did something different. As soon as he made his hair blonde, something happened to him this past season. Oh yeah. But Joe Burrow, I think you're a faker, bro, in the NFL. I'm here to tell you the truth. Let's go to this game here. Absolutely, positively disappointing game. I can't sit here and tell you how bad this game was. Why don't I just show you the scoreboard? If I'm correct, Drake May, the quarterback, if I'm correct, that's his name, if I'm correct, plays for the New England Patriots. Didn't play in this game most of the day, mostly. And you go out here and you beat the New York Jets 22-25. The Jets fired their head coach like 2 weeks ago, if I'm correct. And they have a new head coach. And Aaron Rodgers still making excuses. Davante Adams went from Las Vegas to New York in that Monday night prime game against Pittsburgh Jets. And I don't know what's going on with the Jets organization. I just want to say this loud and clear, New York Jets. You guys suck. From the first player to the end of the player. The head coaching staff. Lose your job before next season. There is no way that you lost to no Drake May and the Jets. Or New England. There's no way you lost to New England Patriots with no Drake May most of the night in this game. The whole coaching staff. You might as well just pack your bags and go home. We're all being serious. Davante Adams requested a trade to go from Las Vegas to New York. And now there's rumors of him leaving New York to go to another team. We all know that's false. That is not going to happen. He wants to play with his former quarterback in Green Bay into New York. It is a really disappointment loss for these New York Jets. I have no words for Aaron Rodgers. The way that I'm talking really shows that this game was pretty boring. You might ask, did you tune into this game? Probably not. Did not care about this game one bit. No Drake May in this game, right? Aaron Rodgers probably bringing up excuses right now saying like, let's get this guy, let's go fire this guy, right? Aaron Rodgers, I'm here to tell you the truth. Just like that one time that person that worked on ESPN or a sports channel or sports news channel. He said people need to be serious with Aaron Rodgers, right? People need to tell him the truth. I'm here to tell you the truth, okay? Like that guy did. Aaron Rodgers, you're a great quarterback. One of the greatest quarterbacks behind Tom Brady will go into the Hall of Fame. And I can't explain to you how much I want to say this. You need to retire. Now, before I talk about the reason why I think you need to retire is this Jets is not going nowhere. If anything, I think they got worse than when you came to the Jets. That's to my standards. I think they got worse when you requested a trade from Green Bay to New York. Okay? And since then, there's no progress in this game. There's no progress in this team. You lost to New England. Okay? No main quarterback. He was hurt in this game. And you lost by 3. 22-25. Understandable. So, again, there should be no reason you should be talking in this game. Alright? I didn't watch this game, didn't tune into this game. So, Jets fans, good luck for your season. Your season is over before it started. So, look forward to next season. Alright? Aaron Rodgers, you do you. Devontae Adams, I feel bad for you, but at the end of the day, I should not feel bad for you because you did want to request a trade to go to New York. Now you want another, if I'm correct, you want another trade to go to a super team. Good luck. That's not going to happen. You're not going to slip through other players' hands like that. Nope, you're not doing that. Alright, let's go to this game here. Arizona Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa did come back in this game. Arizona did beat two good teams, the Chargers and the Dolphins. 28-27. Now, you might ask, did you tune into this game? Nope, did not care about this game one bit. So, yeah. It's crazy to me how Dolphins fans were talking all this smack saying, oh, we're going to win this game against Cardinals. Cardinals, they're this and that. Kyler Murray played against two great quarterbacks. Two good quarterbacks. Not great. Two good quarterbacks. Justin Herbert and Tua Tagovailoa. I can't sit here and make this up. The Dolphins lost by 1 point. I'm not even joking. You can even look at the scoreboard. 27-28. I don't know what Arizona Cardinals are doing right now out there in Arizona, but keep it up. And apparently, there was a big breaking news that I didn't see until I heard about it. I'll talk about it next week. But maybe he was the issue. Just maybe. But he can be, right? He can be. But we'll see what's going to happen. So, yeah. This game here was very interesting. It was very good. I wish I did tune into it. I did not tune into it. So, but, let's move on. Josh Allen versus Seattle Seahawks. DK Metcalf. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. This game here was very, very, very boring. And I'm going to talk about another game here in a little bit that's very boring. Did I watch this game? Yes, I did for a little bit. Only like the first half, I think, and then I tuned on to another game. Now, Josh Allen showed up as Josh Allen in this game. He proved it last night, or he proved it last week. He played against the Seattle Seahawks. Everybody said this was going to be a great game. And luckily, I chose Josh Allen and the Bills to win this game. So, Seattle Seahawks fans are probably disappointed, saying, oh, the Bills won this game, this and that, because of a flag. Now, Seattle Seahawks fans want to just come up with excuses. Geno Smith did not want to show up as a quarterback that day. Josh Allen did. Hey, all I want to say is, go Buffalo. Bills. So, yeah. This was a very good game until this started happening, 31-10. So. Alright, let's talk about this game here. I can't explain to you guys how bad this game was. Why can't I just tell you about this game. The only thing that we saw in this game was field goals. That's it. That's all we saw. This game, right? Am I the only one, or did we all see this as a field goal? Now, the score was 8-25. Now, apparently, I was watching this game. Big boy number 93 tried to hurt Justin Herbert and took out his legs. Now, I want to say this loud and clear to that player and to the person that helped Justin Herbert. I think that player, number 93 on the Saints, needs to get fined for what he would try to do to Herbert. He tried to hurt Justin Herbert's ankles, legs, whatever you want to say. And then you got another player on the Chargers, number 75, helping Justin Herbert so he doesn't get hurt. And then he kept on falling on him like, I think he said something like, don't do this to my quarterback. You trying to hurt him? And then all of a sudden there was like a little scuffle between number 75 and number 93. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. There should be no way in NFL history nobody should be hurting your franchise quarterbacks. Am I right or wrong? Do you think it's okay to hurt your quarterback's legs? Try to take out your quarterback's legs on a defending team? I don't think you should. And if I think you do that, you should get fined for that. That's just me. So, yeah. Disappointment win against the Chargers. Derek Carr did not play in this game. He might play in this upcoming week, is what I've been reading and hearing. So, it's kind of good for the Saints fans, I guess, but you're not going to need him at the end of the day, right? But yeah. Hey, Chargers, do me a favor. Do me a huge favor if you can. Put a touchdown on the scoreboard. Stop going for field goals. Don't do that. I don't want to see that. I don't like that. I honestly thought the Chargers were going to go out here and lose this game. I really thought they were. But again, the Chargers only put up 26 points and the Saints put up 8. I mean, does the Saints really think their QB2 is good? He's really not. He was getting stressed on the sidelines, man. It was funny. At one time, they showed a glimpse of him getting mad, getting frustrated because of his team. Hey, all I'm saying is, bolts up. Chargers got to win, but it's not a pretty win. I'm not happy about this win. I'm really not. Nobody should be happy that you put up 26 points and the Saints put up 8. I hope the next game the Chargers play, or the next game the Chargers play, they put up points. They actually do put up points instead of scoreboards. So, yeah. Talk about this game here. Oh my gosh. What did we all just witness? Did we all just see one of the youngest quarterbacks throw a Hail Mary into the end zone this past week? Who's a way better quarterback? Caleb Williams? Or is it Jaden McDaniels? Or Daniels? Whatever you want to say. Daniels, by far, is the greatest all-time young quarterback in the NFL. Nobody beats him as a young quarterback. Did you guys all witness of what happened this past week? The Bears were leading by 3. If I'm correct. 15-18. Oh, they were losing in this game 18-15. And guess who else came up with the prayer in this game? Jaden McDaniels. He said, I'm going to throw a Hail Mary. And hopefully something happens and one of my receivers catches it. And guess what they did? They caught it. Now, let's talk about the game real quick. Chicago Bears. You guys are the funniest franchise NFL team in the NFL. You're like one of the worst franchises NFL team in the NFL because not only because of what happened in this game. You lost this game over a Hail Mary. Other than that, one of your players on defense, number 29, was pointing to the fans saying, we won this game, we did this, that, and this and that. Then, all of a sudden, he ran from one side of the field to the other side of the field, and he tipped the football to his finger, and one of the Commanders caught it and won the game, all because of that player was talking smack on the field. You know, we all love smack, right? We all love talking smack, right? In the NFL, NBA, whatever sport you love, you talk smack, right? But nobody has it worse than that player as a Chicago Bears player. Now, probably the whole team is probably disappointed at him because he was the one that tipped it to the Commanders. If I'm correct, right? Daniels is a young quarterback and he's great. Now, I want to make this right now, okay? Why did Caleb Williams become the number one pick in the NFL over Daniels? Caleb Williams is not a good quarterback. Everybody wants to sit here and say Daniels is overrated. Right? Everybody wants to say Daniels is overrated. What about Caleb? Can we not put Caleb Williams as overrated? This man lost this game. And again, I just want to talk about the Chicago Bears fans base and players. Hey, I don't know if this is true, but apparently Keenan Allen was smiling when the Commanders won the game. Now, again, Keenan Allen is a great player all time. Okay, what he did for the Chargers, now what he's doing for the Bears. Okay, when the season started, Bears fans saying, and I have a friend who is a Bears fan, he's saying the Bears are going to be a scary team. A scary team for what? You lost to the Commanders 15-18 over a Hail Mary. You might as well just tip your hat off to the Commanders because of what they did in this game. Daniels is a great quarterback. Caleb Williams is overrated. Caleb Williams is not a great quarterback at all. I don't care what he did at USC. That was just talks for him. Now we all know who's the real quarterback. We all know who is the great young quarterback in the NFL this season. In years to come. Jaden McDaniels. And the funny part was he was hurt. He was hurt. So there's no way that he threw that long Hail Mary. There's no way. So you might as well, Commanders fans or Bears fans, tip your hat off to him. But yeah, man, it was a great game. Very impressive game. Very impressive to Jaden McDaniels for what he did out there. We're going to see these two great quarterbacks. We're going to see one great quarterback years to come. So, yeah. Bears fans, calm down. Caleb Williams not a great quarterback. Come on. Let's be honest. Come on. All right, let's go to this game here. Let's go. There's nothing more than watching the Raiders lose. I love it. It's amazing. You know how I said the Jets are coming out with excuses? Or Aaron Rodgers coming out with excuses? The Raiders are coming out of excuses too, of talking smack to other teams. They have nothing to say. How many weeks has it been since the Raiders have been locked in their house, not talking to other fan bases? It's been a good while. Now, again, Raider fans, do me a favor. Don't talk. Because you know why? You lost to the Chiefs not once, but twice. You lost on your home field in the Super Bowl, and you lost to them at home in Las Vegas against the Chiefs. So basically, they beat you twice. One in the Super Bowl and one here this past week. You know, that's crazy to me. How does it feel that your opposing team in your division comes into your house and starts being disrespectful to you? God, I hate it so much, right? Now again, I'm a Chargers-Eagles fan. So you know I gotta hate the Raiders. I can't stand these Raider fans, these Raider nations. They act like they think they're better than everybody, but in reality, they're really not. They don't talk a lot. They only talk when they win, you know? And then when they lose, they go to another sport saying, "Oh, football's over for us. Might as well just go to another team, another sport." You know? That's what they do. They follow other sports because they don't want to talk about football because they know they're going to get an L at the end of the day. And that's what I love. I love watching these Raiders get an L at the end of the day. There's no other team out there that I want to see more L's than the Raiders. So, hey, great game. Chiefs. So, yeah. This game here, did I tune into it? Only for a little bit. Not as much. So, yeah. Let's move on. Alright, let's talk about this game real quick. Apparently this is true. I don't know why people are not talking about it, but I don't know if, again, I'm just going to say it. Hopefully it is not true, because this is kind of disrespectful if it is. Andy Dalton got in a car accident, and Bryce Young started over him this past week. Now, that's not a joke of Andy Dalton got in a car accident. Hopefully his family's okay. Hopefully he's okay. The score was 28-14. Yeah, Carolina's done. Carolina's done. And speaking of Carolina's done, I think they requested a trade for one of the players in Carolina. I gotta look into that more often. But yeah. He went to the Ravens, by the way, if that's true. So yeah. Very impressive game. Very boring game. Hopefully Andy Dalton is okay. Nobody cares about Carolina. Nobody cared about this game for Carolina. Everybody wanted to care about Andy Dalton, if that is true. If he actually did get into a car accident. So yeah. Not a pretty game. Not at all. Good game, Broncos. Bronco Nation. Bo Nix. Keep doing what you're doing out there. Bronco Nation. Calm down, Broncos fans. I'm not a fan. I just have a friend who's a fan. He always wants me to say that, so I just say it to make him think his team is better than mine, but it's really not in reality. Let's go to this game here. Was this a great game or what? Hey, Stephon Diggs! Can you get a handle on your brother? Tell your brother to stop talking smack to medias. You know, I feel bad for that media guy. I really wanted to talk about this. Trayvon Diggs, which it is Stephon Diggs' brother. Trayvon Diggs, let me tell you something. You know, if I was that media reporter guy, me and you, we would not be friends. I would not be a media guy. You know, you going out here talking about this and that, which I'm not going to talk about on YouTube. But Trayvon Diggs, you play for the Dallas Cowgirls. You have a disappointment season. You know why? It's not because of your team. It's not because of your fan. It's because of your quarterback, Dak Prescott. Okay? And you can't go out here, be disappointed, and be disappointed at a reporter because he's doing his job. I feel bad for that reporter. I really do. And you can't sit here and say that the reporter was wrong. No. It was Stephon Diggs' brother's fault. Trayvon Diggs. You can't sit here and say that it was the reporter's fault. No. Trayvon Diggs was in the wrong. He can't go out here and start, throwing all his emotions out because of what happened on the field. Now, again, I didn't watch this game fully. No, I didn't. I saw the play of what was going on. Apparently, I think he was standing instead of defending, and then all of a sudden, he was asking Trayvon Diggs, "What were you doing on this play?" Instead of actually trying. He's like, "Why don't you try?" or something like that. And then all of a sudden, it just become into a little talk battle. But at the end of the day, Trayvon Diggs walked away acting like he's bigger than everybody. But the truth is, he's small because he was the one that was talking smack to a reporter. It wasn't the reporter's fault. Again. And speaking of Trayvon Diggs, hey, Roger Goodell, can you give Trayvon Diggs a fine for talking smack to a reporter, please? Can the NFL give Trayvon Diggs a fine for what he did in this game or after the game? Because it's really disrespectful on how you go ahead and talk to a reporter like that. A reporter's just trying to do his job. You guys all know that I talk about reporters a lot. Sometimes they need to chill and they need to relax sometimes. But at this point, I don't think in my hands, in my defense, I don't think the reporter did anything wrong. He was asking him a simple question, and then all of a sudden, Trayvon Diggs out here throwing his emotions out as usual as a football player. Again, I tell this to everybody: keep your emotions inside of you. Don't throw it out, because at the end of the day, if you throw it out, guess what? You're gonna look like you're the enemy. And in this instance, you do look like the enemy in this one, Trayvon Diggs. No, I'm not going to sit here and say that I agree with you, what you did. So, yeah. But anyways, I just want to talk about that. Let's go to this game here. The Dallas Cowgirls played the 49ers. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. This game here was very, very, very bad. I don't care what you guys can say, 24-30. All right? But, the Dallas Cowgirls are so down bad. So bad this season. They won't even make it anywhere past the playoffs. They won't even probably even look into the playoffs. You lost to a 49ers team. That's not that good too, to be honest. They're struggling too. But hey, that's the team for you, right? You root for the team and they're good. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're good. So yeah, I've said this before in my other videos. This season, the 49ers, when they went to the Super Bowl, and this season they're kind of shaky this season. They kind of look different. They're not the same 49ers as they were last season. So yeah, they barely beat the Dallas Cowgirls 24-30. Come on. And Dak Prescott, he's not a great quarterback, I'm going to be honest with everybody. Yeah, he doesn't deserve that kind of money. Let's go to this game here. Alright, let's go to this game. Last recap of the game, and then we're going to move on to predictions here. This was the worst Monday Night Football game I've ever watched. How many games are the Jets going to have? Or the Giants, my bad, the Giants. How many more games are the Giants going to have on prime night football? Monday night, Thursday night, Sunday night. How many more games? I was just talking about this with my friend a few days ago. He's like, I feel like I've seen more games for the Giants more than the 49ers. And I kind of agree with him on that. Why do I see more Giants on Monday night games? And he told me something, and I agreed with this, and I knew it, but I didn't want to talk about it. The Jets are like one of the best teams in the NFL because of their. He told me something about his franchise. Now I didn't think about it until I actually heard about it. The Jets need to not be on Monday Night Football. The Jets are so down bad, or the Giants. My bad. I don't know why I keep saying the Jets. The Giants are so down bad. I have a friend who's a Giants fan, and I tell him every single day. I say, bro, your team is so bad. And you guys are so down bad that you guys are getting prime night football games on Thursday and Sunday and Monday every single night. And you can't sit here and say that your team deserves it. Your team does not deserve anything because your team is so horrible. I honestly think this team is so bad. 18-26. Of course I watch this game. Everybody watches this game. It's Monday night. But at the end of the day, I think Giants need to not play any more Monday night games because I'm tired of watching this team go out here every single week and they go out here and lose. Jack Jones, whatever his name is, he's not a good quarterback. Come on. So, yeah. Let's talk about Pittsburgh. Oh my God, this is another terrible team that's not good. Russell Wilson did start in this game. As I said, I think Russell Wilson will have his job permanently. Again, I don't know about that, but yeah. 26-18. Did I watch this game? Absolutely, I did. Did I go for Pittsburgh? Yes, I did. I didn't want to take an L at the end of the day. So yeah. But I didn't like this game. This game wasn't fun for me. It wasn't a great game. It wasn't competitive. Hey, the Giants played good on defense, though. Right? Can we all say that? Giants played good on defense until that fourth quarter started. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm going to give you guys my predictions for Week 9 in the NFL. You guys tell me in the comments who do you guys think will win the game and who do you think will bring the Super Bowl. Hey, please again, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Alright, so as I just said, the Battle of New York, Jets, Giants, you got Houston, CJ Stroud versus Aaron Rodgers. Now, this will not be a great game. The Jets do not deserve to be on prime night football Thursday night. But, yeah, the way that the Giants lost against New England, it's not going to look good. It's not going to look good in this game, okay? So Giants fans, don't watch this game. It's not going to be pretty. So just might as well just watch something else or do something else because it's not going to be a great game. Give me CJ Stroud and Houston to win this game. I do think they go out here and win this game by a big margin. So, who knows? It might be a close game. All right, let's go to this game here. You got Dak Prescott versus Kirk Cousins. Dallas Cowgirls versus Falcons. I'm going to take Kirk Cousins and the Falcons to win this game. So, yeah. All right. You got two horrible franchise teams in the NFL. You got New England versus Titans. I'm going to take Titans to win this game because the way or not Titans, I'm going to take New England, the way the Titans were last week against the Detroit Lions. So, yeah. Probably won't watch this game. You got Bengals versus Raiders. You got Gardner Minshew against Joe Burrow. Now, this will be a horrible game. I would not recommend watching this game. Give me Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Yeah. You got Bo Nix, Lamar Jackson. Now, this is going to be a good game. This one right here, I'm going to be watching this game. I'm going to take... I'm sorry, Broncos Nation, but I'm going to have to take Lamar Jackson and the Ravens to win this game. My friend that is a Broncos fan, don't be disappointed. That's just my prediction. I do think the Broncos will come out here strong in this game, but somehow, some way, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers are going to come in the fourth and just take the game over just like that. Just like that. So, yeah. Give me Lamar Jackson and the Ravens to win this game. Alright, now this game here. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, are you worried about the Browns? Not at all. No. Why would I be worried about the Browns? This team used to be very good on defense last season. This season, they're not. The way that the Chargers were last week, they only put up 26 points. And they made a bunch of field goals and then I think one touchdown. They didn't look pretty. And I said they need to recover this week. And they needed to make more touchdowns and more field goals. I'm going to take none other than Justin Herbert and the Chargers to win this game. So, yeah. Alright, now this is going to be news to the NFL. If you guys want to call it a breaking news, you guys can. Derek Carr will be starting this week for the Saints against Carolina. So, yeah. You got two terrible teams here. You got two terrible quarterbacks playing against each other. But give me Derek Carr and the Saints to win this game. So let's go down to this game here. Dolphins, Buffalo. This will be a very good game. You got Josh Allen versus Tua Tagovailoa. But I'm going to take none other than Josh Allen and the Bears, or Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills to win this game. So, you got this game here. You got Giants versus Commanders. Give me Jaden McDaniels and the Commanders to win this game over the Giants. It's not going to be a pretty game. It's not going to be a great game. All right, we got a few more games. You got Trevor Lawrence, Jags versus Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. I mean, is this even a question? Is this even a thought? Give me Jalen Hurts and the Eagles to win this game. It's not going to be a great game. All right, let's go to this game here. You got Caleb Williams versus Kyler Murray. I mean, to be honest, we'll see, because you got two quarterbacks here that are very interesting. I will be watching this game. Give me Kyler Murray and the Cardinals to win this game. I mean, we'll see what the Bears do. I mean, what happened last week for them just looked like an absolutely full game. So, they kind of look like clowns in that game. So, yeah, I'm going to take Kyler Murray, Cardinals to win. All right, now you got this game here. You got Matthew Stafford against Geno Smith. I'm gonna take the Matthew Stafford LA Rams to win this game. So, all right, let's go to this game here. You got Jared Goff against Jordan Love. I'm gonna take, of course, Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions to win against Jordan Love. But Jordan Love might not play in this game, so, yeah. Alright, last two games. You got the Colts versus the Vikings. I'm going to take Justin Jefferson and the Vikings to win this game, so, yeah. And then, you got Baker Mayfield, Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. Now, we all know who's going to win this game. Everybody knows it's going to be the Chiefs, and for sure it probably will. But I'm going to go against that, and I'm going to go with Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this game. The Chiefs will probably win this game, but yeah. But anyways, guys, that is my NFL Week 9 predictions. We're not going to go to the bottom one because... we forgot this one here. I forgot about this one. Last one, we got Bengals versus Ravens. Just give me Lamar Jackson and the Ravens to win the game. Yeah. That is my NFL Week 9 NFL predictions. You guys tell me in the comments, who do you guys think will win these games and who do you think will lose these games? And tell me what team do you think will bring the Super Bowl home. But anyways, guys, that is it for me. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos.